ICO's nightmare started the day he drew his first breath. In his village, the birth of a normal child is a source of happiness and relief. Proud fathers show off their new offspring, reassuring themselves and others that this time the curse has not left its mark. But some births bring suspicion and fear. Once in every generation, the curse arrives with the birth of a special child, born with tiny horns jutting from his head. With word of a cursed birth, fear leaps from person to person like a plague. The whole village settles into a state of quiet, suspicious panic. Any misfortune that befalls the village is blamed on the child with horns. If a crop fails or an illness strikes, he is blamed. Everyone wishes for the day of the sacrifice and the return to good fortune. For ICO, that day was his 12th birthday. When his horns grew large, the villagers knew it was time. The elders would sacrifice him to keep the spirits from harming the village. In the morning, faceless horsemen arrived and took ICO away, riding deep into the forest and beyond. The journey ended at an ancient fortress ruin that stood crumbling against the harsh, grey seas. Ladies, gentlemen, and that technicolor rainbow in between, welcome to my first ever Let's Play of ICO. Now, sadly, this isn't a blind Let's Play. You see, ICO for me was one of my favourite games. No, scratch that. Was my favourite game as a child, teenager. But it's been a while since I've actually played it, so it's going to be interesting to come back to it and see how it holds up for me personally. Now, couple bits of information. First of all, apologies if the audio is a bit crackly, and of course if the video is, the graphics aren't the best. I can already see a bit of haze. I'm doing this via an emulator because it is literally the only way you can do it, and when you've got an emulator, plus not the best computer plus PS2 graphics, things are gonna be a little sketchy. I will say though, if any of you noticed the horse name being out of sync with the horse itself, that was basically a glitch of the game itself. It has nothing to do with my recording. How do I know it has nothing to do with my recording? Well, simple. If it does turn out to be something to do with my recording, then I'm going to delete this file and fix it, which means that that what I'm saying here won't be heard. So if you're hearing what I'm saying here, that means the recording worked great, and therefore it got published. I hope I'm making sense. Also, that little bit of narration earlier was from the official manual to the game. I figured I'd read that since many of you are probably new to ICO as well. You don't know the backstory and don't have the manual on hand. And remember, this is back in the old PS2 games, and a lot of the story was in the instruction manual. So yes, those horns on ICO's head, they're real. That's not a hat, those are his real horns, a sign of a curse to his village. And because of that, he is being taken to this fortress. Some of these cutscenes are going to be talking a little less, just to let you guys enjoy them. I want to see doing the actual gameplay. With the guards, I'm pretty sure the horns are just part of the helmets. The guards' horns are just part of the helmet, like symbolic sort of thing, I believe. Although, that does raise a... No, actually, no. It's pretty much confirmed by this earlier scene that anyone who has horns gets sealed away, so those horns aren't going to be real. It's part of the symbology that the guards' horns are reversed, whereas, ICO's real horns are jutting forward. Also, you can kind of see horns on those statues as well. And in a few minutes we're going to be getting to the first nightmare fuel part of this game. yeah, this is what happens to you if you're born with horns, ladies and gentlemen. You get locked inside a coffin. He is a 12-year-old boy locked inside a coffin until he starves to death. And there's air holes, so it's not going to be until he suffocates. He's going to be trapped in there for the rest of his life, for the next 3 days until he starves to death. Alone, sealed away in a coffin in a castle in the middle of nowhere. There is a reason people in the Middle Ages considered that to be a form of torture. It's pretty much one of the most horrific ways you can die. Oh yeah, and also apparently buried underground. You know, in case this wasn't fun enough already. Ow. You know, for kids. Alright. Okay, I'm just checking, make sure, because like I said, emulator, so... Okay. Let's see, options. Button configuration. Okay, so triangle is jump, let's make sure, yeah. Okay, so yeah, it all seems to check out. I mean, someone's going to be a little counterintuitive. So, like, I'm so used to, you know, jump being this cross button. Whoop, do not want to do that. Do not want to do that. Okay, and yep, that's how we run. So, just to drive home the sweet, merciful Jesus, let's do a little head count, shall we, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4... 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Then going up. 2. Actually, let's make sure we've got the count right. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 90, Also, by the way, I am running ridiculously fast for someone who basically got a concussion and son of a bitch, and I'm gonna have to do the count all over again. I'll probably be skipping this part of the editing, but okay, running all the way back to start the count again. Oh, just went straight into that pillar. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, and I just broke my kneecaps. Crack, 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 crack. 3. Any more up here? Nope, but I think that just gives... Nope, but I think I've made the point quite clear. 53 12-year-old children shut inside coffins like these and left there until they starved to death alone. I'll let that sink in. Now, I need to get away. Now, I need to get out of here. And as you probably noticed, there is a conveniently placed giant fuck-off lever right here. Hello, Bert. Okay. Come on, come on. Come on. I am pressing. Let me just make sure I've got the right control. Okay, button configuration. Oh, right. I see. There we go. Okay, that sets it up. Cool. Back. And now, yep, now I've got a much more intuitive thing. So now I can, voila. And now to break my legs again. Or just, you know, and zap! I am just going to abuse the hell out of this boy. Anyway, moving in and moving on. Alright. Hasn't he suffered enough? Yeah, he should have known better when he let me play him. But he couldn't have shut up logic, I'm not talking to you anymore. Okay. Now, here's one of the things that is a little... go down just a little bit. A little frustrating with this game is there are some tricks to this game that the game doesn't actually tell you you can do. For instance... How do I do... Ow! Okay, that's like, what, a 10 meter fall? I gotta say, ICO, you are one yeah, and you're just right back up to just charging up there. You are one sturdy kid. Anyway, there is a control, but I can't quite remember what it is. No, blah. Is it this one? Yes. So if you hold circle and then move the analog stick back and forth, though you might want to scroll up a bit before you do that. Oh crap! Yep, and once again kneecap shattered. Okay, let's see what's up this way. Okay, this guy could run for CrossFit. Okay, what have we got here? I see we managed to find... Wait. Ah! No, that's part of the wall. Okay, well, I see we've managed to find two things going up that way. Nothing and fuck all. Okay, let's look around. Aha! This way. And now, after breaking my... ICO, pick up the pace. And now, after breaking my kneecap several times, I'm going to just run up an enormous flight of fuck you stairs. Also, I'm playing the European PAL release because when they made the American release, I'm sorry Yanks, but you guys kind of got shafted because they rushed the American version and they released a game that had a lot of bugs and some very poor AI. And when one of the strengths of this game is the AI, yeah, you guys didn't get the best version. So I'm playing on the one that the developers actually didn't treat it like crap over. Anyway, why did I say anyway? So this is the game so far. Walking upstairs. Riveting. Yep. Why did I even do this? It's low enough to just grab onto it. I didn't need to just jump at it, but... I mean, I was like that as a kid in real life, you know? Why walk when you can run? Why climb when you can jump? Why use a path when you could pretty much balance on the railings? Also, it's been ages since I've actually had a game that uses the directional pads as movement controls. Remember, you guys remember that? When movement wasn't just always the analog stick? Anyway, normally when one wants to get out of a tower, going up as high as, what the hell? I immediately like this kid. So, the astute among you probably already recognize this as the cage that ICO saw in his nightmare. So, ICO doesn't have a good view of whoever's in the cage. He can see someone or something is in the cage, but he can't get a good view of it. And let's not forget, the last time he saw this cage, it looked like something out of the ring was inside it. Not a pretty sight. So, for all he knows, this is some, horrible ghost abomination, and his first thought, oh hey, it might need help, I'm gonna get it out of there. And bear in mind, you heard his backstory, ICO doesn't exactly have a lot of reason to be empathetic to other people considering how he's been treated. So, the fact that the very first thing he does when seeing potentially his nightmare in the flesh is, hey, I'm gonna help it. I like this kid. I like this kid a lot. That said, strategically, I don't think if you want to get out of a castle, that going up the tower is usually the best method. Usually when people try to get out of a fortress, they go down the tower. But then again, when it's not like they have much better options. What was that? It looked like a little... just some smudge on the screen. Also, this part really confused me when I first played it, because you see that window there? Yeah, that window's actually an exit. And the thing is, and I'm assuming a lot of you, didn't realise that was a thing, because I'm so used to other games that I actually thought that was just a texture. I didn't realise you could interact with it. So that was a neat thing. It's part of one of the things I like about this game is that it treats the environment like a real environment. You know, things aren't just textures things aren't just text. What am I doing? Blurb. There will be no more talk of gimps when children are present. Thank you very much. And with that, my channel just lost all its ad revenue. Okay. What that's for. Anyway, time to push random levers that I don't know. Time to push random levers that I don't know what they do. Okay, that gets her down. Oh, bugger me, I'm gonna have to walk all the way down the tower again, aren't I? Ay, basura. Oh crap! Ah! And now to keep running down a long flight of stairs with once again, shattered kneecaps. Jump! Jump, no. Good boy. Now, at this point, I'm kind of thinking you could probably fall all this way down and just get up and be like, I'm totally fine. I'm honestly starting to think even a height like this isn't gonna hurt him. Still, this might take a bit. Wait, I know. See, that's one of the things my friend told me as a kid. If running is too slow, jump. You cover much more distance. Safety note to any younger people who are watching this video. Don't do this in real life. Jumping downstairs, who am I kidding? I do it all the time myself. But seriously, jumping downstairs to get down them faster is going to end up with broken ankles and or skulls and or pretty much everything else. Okay. So yeah, there's her. I need to get that thing down there. And, what you know, conveniently place a ladder. Yeah, sometimes I will be switching back and forth between role-playing as if, this is my first time playing this game, and other time just dropping the act and just doing the puzzles so I'm not wasting everyone's time. Alright. Miss? I'm gonna jump on your cage now. Huh. At the moment, I've just been getting through this by sheer dumb luck. Emphasis on ow, dumb. And that's concussion number 47. Also, if any of you start some... Okay. Excuse me, sir, but you're being rather... Oh, crap. Whoa. Okay, now that that scene's over, I can start talking a bit. So, first of all, what was I thinking? What was I going to say before? Yeah, sheer dumb luck, emphasis on dumb. Hello? And, if any of you decide to make up the story where this story was all just a concussion-induced illusion that ICO had as he was starving to death, I am going to punch someone repeatedly. Second, I'm going to show you guys something that I do, and it really bugs the crap out of me when other people don't. See, here's the thing. It bugs the crap out of me when people just like grab her by the hand and then just sorry, Oda, and then just start charging her around and pretty much like ripping her arm out of its socket. You know, you can just ask her to follow you. She's not dumb. And speaking of which, see, one thing going back to this game has made me appreciate is the subtle details that this game has. Sorry about the mouse there. For instance, when Yora, that's the girl there, was grabbed by that smoke monster, she didn't try to struggle, she didn't react. In fact, she just looked over its shoulder as completely passively. Which makes sense. You have to remember, we found her locked inside a cage, so that kind of treatment is probably normal to her. She's used to being treated in such a way she doesn't even see it as a bad thing. And on top of that, when Yora drags away from the pit, she's not looking to run the pit, she's looking back at the pit. Again, she's probably been taught that that's where she's supposed to go, where she's supposed to be taken. I think the only reason that she's listened to you is because she was taught, obey, don't question, do as you're told. But it's also why she's not going to be doing anything unless you give her instructions. Because she's not been taught to think for herself. Again, locked inside a cage. That speaks volumes to how she was raised and treated. And more than that, her lack of enthusiasm to follow you, the fact she was looking back the other way instead of where you're going, the fact you pretty much had to drag her, well, she has no reason to trust you. She has no reason to think that you're going to rescue her. She probably doesn't even know what rescue looks like. All she has known is this life in the tower and in the cage. So, how does she know coming with you is going to be any better? Which is why, rather than yanking her around everywhere, I want to give her a reason to trust me. And with that, actually, let's wait to a save point. So, I'm not pausing just yet. Come on, let's, Oh wait, there's a save point. Yay. And Yoda seems interested in it. So the two of them are just going to relax together. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes my first playthrough of ICO. Also, if you guys can, get the soundtrack. You can find it on YouTube, it is fantastic. Because unfortunately with the audio glitches here, it's not always going to be the easiest to hear.